Hi guys, Roadrunner here. I wanted to take some time to do a video more on hemp. Um, Instead of writing everything down, I was gonna write this whole couple pages of things you do with hemp and stuff like that. And I realized since I got my phone right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and read this. It's from a website called premiumjane.com. I will put the link down below in the info box for y'all to read yourselves. So the first category is things you can use hemp for. It says here, hemp is a plant and a member of the cannabis family. It is related to marijuana. However, the two are quite different. While marijuana is high in THC, which is what makes you high in general, and can cause a high industrial hemp is non-intoxicating. It contains less than 0.3% THC by dry weight, which is basically what the products in the jars I have over here is. Industrial hemp has become famed lately for its use in creating CBD hemp oil. In fact, hemp has a long history and a vast range of uses. There are also many hemp oil uses, but they will not be our focus today. Let's see. What can hemp be used for? Hemp used to be really important. Uh, Humans have used hemp for thousands of years, producing a wide variety of products. It even used to be a mandatory for cultivators to dedicate a particular portion of farmland to hemp farming, and that's basically how useful this crop is. What it's referring to there is back when our nation was first founded. If I'm remembering this correctly, hemp was actually mandated in several towns and counties across the eastern seaboard of the United States, where you were supposed to, I think, either as a farmer or as a civilian, you were supposed to grow hemp, because at that time, hemp was basically able to solve everything: clothing, blankets, food, etc. Next portion of this is food. A considerable amount, a considerable portion of hemp products falls into the category of food. You will often see hemp seeds featured in healthy recipes. You can buy hemp seeds with the shell or deshelled. These are often called hemp hearts. Other hemp food products include hemp milk and hemp protein, and it is very nutritious. Next category is nutrition. Speaking of hemp protein, we would be remiss if we didn't dedicate a whole section to this beautiful plant based on supplement. Hemp protein contains more protein and healthy fats than almond milk, but it's less calorific, or I guess less, it doesn't have much calories, than cow's milk. In terms of plant based protein, hemp is one of the best sources. It is known as a complete protein because it contains all 9 of the essential amino acids that humans must get from food. Complete proteins are rare to find from plant sources. As plant-based diets become more popular, we are likely to see more and more hemp protein supplements appearing. Let's see, 4 minutes. The next category is fiber. The hemp versus cotton debate has been raging on for decades. Before the cotton industry really took off, we used hemp to produce clothes. This is because hemp has fibrous stalks, which are great for weaving into cloth. Hemp fiber is pretty versatile, but its use in textiles and clothing is one of the most common ways to use it. Prohibit Prohibition. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I can't pronounce it right. Uh, Prohibition, that's what it is, of hemp has meant that cotton took over. However, as people have become aware of the environmental benefits of hemp, some individuals are choosing to switch to hemp clothing. Fuel. Hemp biofuel is being discussed as a possibility. As we turn our backs on fossil fuels, which I agree we really should be doing, scientists are looking for a way to make an environmentally and sustainable fuel. Hemp cultivation is becoming more widespread, and as more hemp is grown, hemp could likely become a useful resource. Hemp fuel is a form of psilocybin. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Ethanol, meaning that the biofuel is made from the fibrous stalks of the plant. Let's see, how many more we got? We got at least 5 or 6 more categories, so bear with me on this. Plastic. Not only is hemp a viable alternative to fuel, but it might also replace our plastics. Hemp-based plastics fall into the category of bioplastics, which are not yet widespread. The planet is indeed in the midst of a plastic crisis, so we will definitely need to look deeper into the possibilities of bioplastics in the future. For now, experts aren't sure whether bioplastics are a viable alternative for widespread plastic use. However, it might be a good idea to turn at least partially to bioplastics. Paper. Hemp paper has actually been used for hundreds of years. The ancient Egyptians used hemp to create paper, and the first draft of the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper. It is thought that the first hemp paper was made in China in 200 to 150 BC. Paper can be made from either the long-based fiber, also known as hurd, or the short bast fiber, which is the pulp of the hemp plant. Hurd is preferred for strength, whereas pulp is simpler to make. Just 1 acre of hemp may be able to produce the same amount of paper as 4 to 10 acres of trees over a 20-year cycle. This because hemp grows faster than trees, and it also contains more, again, cellulose, or whatever that's supposed to be pronounced. Not only is hemp paper more sustainable, but it's also more durable. Unlike the paper we use now, it doesn't yellow over time. Perhaps we should be looking into creating more hemp paper and hemp toilet paper again. That would actually be very nice, hemp toilet paper. Let's see, almost 8 minutes. Milk. These days, you'll see a lot of people switching to plant milk rather than cow's milk. The dairy industry is, though, to be harmful to the environment. The dairy industry is thought to be harmful to the environment, and of course, lactose is another reason to cut out the cow. While soy milk and almond milk are common choices, hemp milk is definitely a rising contender. Hemp milk is produced from the seeds of the plant. Hemp milk is produced from the seeds of the plant. First, the seeds are blended with water, and then the mixture is strained. The process is similar to making nut milk. Hemp milk has an earthy, nutty taste, and many people say that it is surprisingly creamy. Plus, hemp milk is packed with protein and healthy fat, while also being low in calories. So next time you're thinking about making a switch to plant-based drinks, give hemp milk a try. And it goes on for like clean soil, pet food embedding, hemp-based CBD oil, which I just bought a container of that on eBay. I'm waiting for it to come in here in a few days and try that out. And let's see, final thoughts on hemp uses. The Hemp Farming Act has made industrial hemp federally legal after years of prohibition. With all the many uses of hemp, it is great to see that this plant is no longer under scrutiny. Hemp is so versatile. Hemp is so versatile. It can be used in textiles, nutrition, construction, the fuel industry, and more. Sadly, it's still legal in a couple of states, which is very sad. We hope to see a shift in legalization soon, because it really seems like this plant can do it all. It will be quite exciting to see where hemp can take us in the future. I'm also gonna look up real quick, if y'all give me a minute, something else. Alright, well, I couldn't find what else I was looking for, but I think as y'all can see, my point of this video is I'm trying to get people to understand why we need to switch to a hemp-based kind of future. In my opinion, this can save not only our country, but basically the whole planet. Everything from environmental related stuff to health related stuff. Uh, the how do you say it? Avery, what's that word I'm looking for, Mama? I don't even know. But oh yeah, the economy itself can be saved from hemp. There's a lot of things hemp can save, but again, like we discussed several weeks ago, because of how the plant was treated in the old days and how people were trying to make it look bad because marijuana supposedly, makes Mexicans and black people rape women, blah 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 blah. Because of all that shit, now it was for the most part up until 3 or 4 years ago made illegal on both a state and federal laws. Basically, you couldn't even grow it anymore. The last time it was commercially grown was in 1959, and that was because we had hemp being imported from the Philippines, and because Japan attacked us during World War II and cut off our supply from the Philippines for hemp, we had to start growing hemp again. And then after 1959, I guess they let it go longer after World War II to supplement for a lot of the losses that we had because of that supply line being cut short. But after 1959, you were not allowed to grow hemp anymore. It was made illegal again. And a lot of people don't know this. The Pentagon itself, the government building, the Pentagon, is actually sitting on what used to be a hemp field. So, anyways, that's my video for the uses of hemp. Hope you guys can see the light in hemp and why it's not that bad of a plant like people think it is. It's not even a bad plant. Nothing's wrong with it. You don't get high off of it. Anyways, I gotta go. I will see y'all later. Peace.